Okay, now we're gonna be modeling the artwork on the walls. Okay, excuse my English. I think I've forgotten since it's been a long time since I started this tutorial. But anyway, I'll explain later why it took me so long. So let's move on with the tutorial. Okay, we're gonna move everything to different layers. And for this, I'm gonna select pretty much everything. Let's switch to view to see it. Let's turn on my screencast keys. I always forget to do this. Okay, so shift space to have the full view of this. Okay, now I'm gonna select this, and with V and middle click, I'm going to deselect everything else. I want to move this to this fourth layer. Okay, and now I'll grab this. Actually, I'll grab everything else and move it to the third layer. Okay, and now I'll shift click these two so I can see everything. But anyway, let's go to the second layer, and I'm gonna start with a plane. Okay, let's frame this 5 for orthographic view. Then I'll scale it on Y about there, and I'm gonna switch I'll click tab, then go to vertex is fine for this. I'll extrude, scale on Y, that's about right. Scale on X, that's about right too. Okay, now let's switch to face mode. Let's say if this is a longer face. Okay, I'm gonna delete that face. I don't want that face. And now let's see if that's looking right. Okay, again, this is shorter than this side, so I'll scale on Y, make it even about there. Now switch again to face mode, grab this and extrude just about there. Okay, now we got the general shape that I want. Now let's see everything else. That's good enough. That's what I want to see. Switch view 7 5. Okay, let's move it here. Let's move it all the way here. I'm gonna rotate on Y 90 degrees. Okay, and I'll shift D and then rotate it on X 90 degrees. Scale it. This one is gonna be a bit longer. Let's move it a bit about there, and let's pull it out a bit. Oops, let's pull it out. There we go. Okay, now let's move to the other one. Let's go on the top view. Okay, I'll move it here. Rotate on Z 90 degrees. Okay, I don't want the orthographic view anymore. Let's see where this is at. Okay, and actually this is not what I want, so I'll rotate it on Z 180, and now this is the back side. Okay, let's grab on Y. Ready, almost ready. Now let's shift click the next layer. I'll scale on Z about there. Scale on X about there. Now I'll grab it and shift Y so it only moves here on this axis. Now Shift D and grab Shift Y like this. Shift D and grab on Y. Oops, grab on X. Yes, I meant X. Okay, and now we got our artwork. I'm saying artwork because I forgot the word for this. Cuadros in Spanish. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. Let's stop here and move on to the next part.